the other day, and I got, get the looks and stuff still. And the woman at the checkout was an older black lady. Her hair was permed, but extremely short, kind of gelled down short. And she kept looking at my hair, and so I just smiled. And she was like, she complimented me on it, so I like it. And then she was like, how long did it take you to dredge your hair like that? Now, it was in my loose state, not this. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, your dreads are tiny. And I was like, no, this is loose. So I put my hands through my hair, and she was like, oh, well, how'd you get your hair to do that? And then it hit me that, this was a couple weeks ago, so it hit me that, my coils and the pattern was coming through so loudly that she really thought that they were individual dreads. And so that actually made me feel good, because that told me that my hair wasn't frizzy, and it was looking good. So I was happy about that. Let me take this down, show you what I'm working with. Just wanted it up out of my face. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. So here it is. My first twist out. Probably since February. I did it a few times, and maybe a couple times in February, but I don't know. I was just so busy with other things. I didn't really have time to put into my hair like that, or maybe I just chose not to. I'm not really sure, but I use it as an opportunity to not do anything. I guess part experiment and part to see, if my hair could tell, if I needed to put in that kind of maintenance or not. But what I noticed was that I didn't. My hair was fine. I did go through it with Echo Gel and my stiff brush, and a wide tooth comb, the same one I used with my blowout. So it was tedious, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure it was because I hadn't done it that often. But I gotta say that I was starting to feel like I didn't need to. That once I had gone through it with my fingers, and getting all the trapped shit hair out, which is basically all it was, I really felt like I could have stopped there and twisted it up. And the longer I went through the process, the more, that thought was playing in my head that, what, you don't have to go through all that and take all that time, because let's face it, the nature of this hair is that shed hair will get trapped. So unless you're planning on, keeping your hair in the twist style or a straight style consistently, it's kind of a waste of your energy to keep doing it. I'm starting to find. I mean, I would rather, be a coily head for as long as I want to be, and then, when I decide I want to straighten it or do twists, and I go through the process, it was worth the extra couple of hours. Because even if I wash this in a couple days and do it again, it's still going to take a few hours because I have a lot of hair. And this stage is just another new element to have in this hair, because I've had this hair length when it was straight, but obviously not in my natural state. So it's another learning curve on how to handle longer coily hair, and not get to the point of damaging it trying to manage it. And again, it's just another mental break from what I think we ought to do, or you know what we've always been told we need to do. I think we're kind of addicted to the comb and brush, simply because we did have straight hair, and that is definitely necessary for straight hair to get that hair in line. But the longer my hair grows, the more I'm realizing that that's just not necessary for this hair. All that your hair really needs is your fingers, and if you're finding difficulty using combs and brushes, just stop using them. I mean, there's nothing wrong with your fingers doing, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense that your fingers, the thing you have the most control over, is not enough to manage your hair versus using a comb or a brush? Like, again, I think it's just another mental break, but you know, I'm getting there. We're all getting there. So, it's really hot in this bathroom. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I'm just going to, oops. I think I'm just going to take it out of my face for now. Yeah. Oh, well, I'll fix it when I can see a mirror. But anyway, that's it. Oh, maybe I'll do ponytails. Two ponytails. You know what? I don't know. Does anybody else have a troll that lives with them and steals all your bands? Like, really? Where do they go? I don't understand. They come in a pack of 1,000. And, you know, a couple weeks later you look and you only have like 2 or 3. I really don't understand. I don't understand where they go. I just went out of my way. It's summertime and hot. I don't want anything dragging on my neck. And that feels really good to say that something's actually dragging on my neck. It's been a long time. Pretty sure nothing was dragging on my neck last summer. How's that? I don't know what the top looks like. Okay, so that's it. All is good. Thanks again for all of you that wrote to me, mentioned me in your videos, you know, giving me shouts, and I really appreciate it. So, peace.